Habarigani, family. Habarigani. Yambo. Yuho Jambo. Hopefully, Missouri. I'm going to mess with this book today by a dear friend of mine, Maat, 42 Plus God, written by Latonya Page Balcolm. Ashe to the ancestors, to the divine creators. We salute and we give honor to. She starts off here. There are two roads traveled by humankind. Those who seek to live, Maat, and those who seek to satisfy their animalistic passions. African proverb. There are two roads traveled by humankind. Those who seek to live, Maat, and those who seek to satisfy the animalistic passions. The negative confessions: I have not sinned. I have not committed robbery with violence. I have not stolen. I have not slain men or women. I have not stolen food. I have not defrauded offerings. I have not stolen from God or goddesses. I have not told lies. I have not carried away food. I have not cursed. I have not closed my ears to truth. I have not sinned. I have not committed adultery. I have not made anyone cry. I have not felt sorrow without reason. I have not assaulted anyone. I am not deceitful. I have not stolen anyone's land. I have not been an eavesdropper. I have not falsely accused anyone. I have not been angry without reason. I have not seduced anyone's wife. I have not polluted myself. I have not terrorized anyone. I have not disobeyed the law. I have not been exclusively angry. I have not cursed God or goddesses. I have not behaved with violence. I have not disrupted peace. I have not acted hastily or without thought. I have not overstepped my boundaries of concern. I have not exaggerated my words when speaking. I have not worked evil. I have not used evil thoughts, words, or deeds. I have not polluted the water. I have not spoken angrily or arrogantly. I have not cursed anyone in thought, word, or deeds. I have not placed myself on a pedestal. I have not stolen what belongs to God or goddesses. I have not stolen from or disrespected the deceased. I have not taken food from a child. I have not acted with insolence. I have not destroyed property belonging to gods or goddesses. All right. So as you read the 42 laws, negative confessions, if you will, and they're called negative confessions, not that they're negative, okay, but they're negative in the sense that you will not do negative things throughout the day. Okay, you're confessing you will not do anything negative. Okay, so I have not, I will not. Okay, so at the end of the day, you can say with full assurance and with a pure heart, I have not. Or if you have, that's a time for you to ponder what you did do. Okay, to think about how your day went and where you messed up, so that you can prepare your heart before the ancestors to rid yourself of those toxins, if you will, spiritual toxins that mess up our beingness. You feel me? And then the next day, if you're graced to see the next day, you do it. You start all over again, and you get right. When you come in a situation that messed you up the day before, it may not be the next day or maybe the following week, month, or months, or weeks down the road. But that situation comes up. If you're practicing Ma'at, if you're living Ma'at, if Ma'at is in your heart, that will remind you, I'm not going to be caught in that same situation again. Okay? It's all about our maturity, developing our character. Beautiful. These came from our righteous ancestors. So the sister goes on to say, the purpose of these 42 confessions, laws, principles, admonitions to the goddess Maat of Ancient Kemetic, of justice and truth among the people of lower and upper Egypt, or Kemet, was again to divert any chaos. Isfet, I-S-F-E-T, Isfet, and perhaps promote social harmony and pave the way for spiritual evolution in their society on many levels, even of today's society. So again, I read that a little fast. Let me do that again. The purpose of these 42 confessions, laws, principles, admonitions to the goddess Maat of Ancient Kemet of justice and truth among the people of Lower and Upper Egypt was again to divert any chaos, or Isfet, and perhaps promote social harmony and pave the way for spiritual evolution in their society on many levels, even of today's society. The goddess Maat, also personified as a goddess of stars, seasons, and the actions of mortals and deities who brought order to the universe from the chaos of creation. However, if these moral injections were memorized and never applied, never understood on a deeper spiritual level, it was considered not being practiced correctly at all. So it can't just be something that we say we believe in, and just because we memorize them, that means nothing if it's not in your heart. And the ancestors know. And you know if it's not being practiced in your heart. Why be a hypocrite? Why just go through the motions? You know, if you're going to live like hell, you know. But if you're going to do right, do right. Ashe. Maat's ideological partner was Isfet. Her duality, her opposite, the evil and troublesome one. When Maat wasn't practiced, there would be a decline in the moral character of society. So we learned here that Isfet is Maat's duality. Just like we know, our ancestors have taught us, if there's good, trust and believe that there's going to be bad. So Isfet is the opposite of Maat. And we need to realize that there will always be that duality, if you will. Some people subscribe to yin yang, okay? Same principle, good and bad, good and evil, okay? We need to realize that. Because if it's not practiced, the evil will come. So that's the main reason for that. All right, and you even know in your own nature when you're off balance, when you're off center. When individuals would place more importance on worldly values and not spiritual values of life, you would get Isfet, chaos, or trouble, evil from the troublesome one. Okay, hopefully that's clear. You would get the opposite of Maat, when individuals would place more importance on worldly values and not spiritual values of life. Okay, the oldest surviving record indicating that Maat is the norm for nature and society in this world and the next, being found in the pyramid text of Unas, U-N-A-S, Unas. Okay, 2375 BCE and 2345 BCE. Wow. So after her role in continuously preventing the universe from returning to chaos, Maat's primary role in Egyptian mythology dealt with the weighing of souls, weighing of the heart that took place in the underworld, Duat. The feather on her headdress, as you see here, hopefully you can see that, was the measuring that determined whether the souls considered to reside in the heart of the departed would reach the paradise of afterlife successfully. Those with good and pure hearts were sent to Eru, okay, A-R-U. Okay. This book, Maat, 42 plus God, is not a history lesson, but rather to perhaps be viewed or considered as a heart lesson. I like that. To serve as a small guide to purifying one's heart and encouraging to do further research while living a life of integrity and good character. African spirituality did not condemn others, but instead it stressed maintaining the purity of your own heart. Ashe. So we will go further into the next chapter at our next gathering. Imhotep. Divine peace to you.